Hi YouTube, Michelle again. Yet again? Golly, why do I keep coming out with all these dumbass videos that are saying absolutely nothing? Well, here's what I wanted to say. As I always have something to say, whether or not it's important to you, may not be. I'm not really a videographer, obviously. Um, I'm not someone who's prone to wanting some kind of limelight or attention. And with this flat earth thing, I've felt strongly enough about it that I wanted to be heard in some way. And what really propelled me toward that was, as some of you who've been um, watching and so forth and kind of taking in this whole thing, it was Tiger Dan 925 and his hypocrisy and blatant Schillerism, or is it Schilleism, or is it Schillism? I don't know. I never even heard that word. Well, I had heard that word, but I'd never really understood what it meant and never thought about it until um, coming into this particular understanding and hearing so many people accuse everybody else of being shill. You're a shill. That's a shill. It's shilly out today. Shill, shill, shill. I mean, what the um anyway, I know it sounds like I'm not really saying anything, and perhaps I'm not, but um, and I'm just showing you that wall because it's like probably the cleanest place in the house right now is that wall over there. Um, this house just dust. It's a dust magnet. Seriously, big time. And cobwebs everywhere. You clear them off. 2 days later, they're back. It's like they breed and multiply. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Um, I just I've lost a couple subscribers. I gained a couple subscribers. You lose some, you win some, and who really cares? This isn't about a popularity. This isn't a popularity contest for me. I'm not on YouTube making these videos because I want to be popular or I want people to subscribe to my channel. I'd like it if you did. That'd be great. But um, I lose as many people as I gain because of what I say, because of my attitude, or it could possibly be because I'm not as prolific as some are with videos. I don't come out every other minute with a new video. And that's just not the way I am. It's not who I am. I started making these videos, as I mentioned, because I was really aggravated with the Tiger Dan thing. And then I just decided to just start talking and telling what I think. And you don't have to listen if you're not interested. I wouldn't. um, but I do want to say thank you to the people who've listened to me and who've been open-minded. I didn't come into this flat earth thing knowing anything. I just knew that I didn't know a lot of things. And I knew that a lot of things didn't make sense, but I didn't know why. And then when you start looking at the way the world is presented to us, the nature of it, you start to realize, well, that doesn't make sense. And I knew that didn't make sense. I just didn't know why. Well, now I'm kind of coming into the understanding of why it didn't make sense. Nothing that I was taught made sense. Now I am coming into more of an understanding as to why. And I'm not trying to convince anybody because, hey, golly, I'm not the spearhead of this particular thought process. There have been a few very prominent players. In fact, Mark Sargent was the one who, well, no, I can't say Mark Sargent specifically. I would have to say first it was, if you look up, what's it called? She has a website. Her name is Cindy K. Courier. And she's very smiley and very happy all the time and calm. Rise Together, that's the name of her YouTube channel, Rise Together. So she had a videotape that she was playing on her, just one of her videos, and it was of that guy Matt Boylan, or Powerland, whatever he wants to say his name is this week, talking about, being in NASA and the infinite plane and all that stuff. And so that's when I started to do a search. I was like, wow, that's intriguing. So I did a search, and then I found Mark Sargent's channel, and I looked at his clues, and I was kind of taken in. And I'm one of those people, like Mark Sargent will say, if you don't say that this person is just absolutely crazy the first time you hear, if you then you're nuts. Well, you know what? I'm one of those nuts. I kind of immediately bought it because it made sense of everything in my life and everything in the world around me that didn't make sense. It all of a sudden made sense of it. So I bought it. Hook, line, and sinker, baby. And I ain't no fisherman. But that's just part of it too.